Hey folks, it is Paddy here, aka Mr. Mounjaro, sharing my journey with you on my GLP-1 and GIP weight loss medication, which is Mounjaro. So I am in week 2. I'm on day 5, I think it is. This week I'm definitely not feeling the same type of suppression as last week. The first few days of week 1, it was like, wow, what is happening here? Really surprised me just how strong the suppression felt, in that I had very little interest even in food. This week I actually thought that I hadn't taken my medication right, because there was more than a droplet left when I did my medication, so I thought I hadn't gone in. But I am not as interested in food this week, so something is still working. I have a little bit more appetite, so I am eating, but I'd say I'm eating probably relatively normal, if that makes sense. Not overeating, it's probably a good way to put it. But I thought I'd also maybe share a little bit more about me so you can get to know me and stuff like that. So I am based in the Republic of Ireland. As I mentioned, Mounjaro is not yet available in the Republic of Ireland. If you didn't see my other video, just to let you know. Even though it's licensed, it's allowed to be released. Eli Lilly, the company that make it, just haven't released it here yet. I did email them to ask if there was any idea when it might be available in the Republic of Ireland, but as of now, they do not know. It is available in Northern Ireland though. Okay, so if you are able to get a UK prescription or prescription from Northern Ireland, you can get Mounjaro that way. So yeah, it is still possible to access it. I'm quite lucky because I do live very near the border with Northern Ireland, so it's not as much a problem for me. But a little about me: I am 42. I live in the northwest of Ireland with my husband and our cat, who rules the roost and owns the house. Her name is Beetlejuice and we love her dearly. I have been a dieter of some type or another all my life. Literally, I'd say from probably when I was like 19, 20 was when I first joined Weight Watchers, and pretty much every year since then I've been doing something. Weight Watchers, Slimming World, Lighter Life, counting calories, counting macros, if it fits your macros, you slim fast, you name it, I've probably tried it. The most extreme one, if maybe extreme is the right word, was I was contestant on The Biggest Loser UK TV show back in 2010, I think it was 2011, maybe it aired, and on that is when I had my biggest weight loss. I lost like I think it was like 7 stone maybe, or something like that, maybe more, I can't remember off the top of my head, about 100 pounds, whatever that is. But obviously that was, I guess, along the lines of eat less, move more, which, you know, did work momentarily, but in the years after that I regained all of my weight and more, which is really heartbreaking and disappointing. And I went through such kind of soul searching, I guess, to try and find peace with the fact that I'm not a failure because of that. That if anything, I guess the world that we are living in was a bit of a failure at that time. Not The Biggest Loser, but just in terms of our medical world's understanding of chronic obesity and how to support it and how to treat it. So that's why these new medications like Wegovy, Mounjaro and Ozempic and stuff like that, where they're being used successfully for treating obesity, it's so exciting. And already, as I say, having seen the impact in week 1 in terms of my cravings and stuff was just wow, a whole new world. Nothing has ever felt like this before. But yeah, I have tried to follow loads of people back here, but I think maybe because my account is new, because I do have another account that was my main TikTok one, but I wanted one that was just dedicated for Mounjaro, and they're not letting me follow more than 23 people back at the moment, so apologies, because I do want this timeline to be just filled with like inspiration and motivation and the ups and downs of Mounjaro. But if you have any questions, comment, let me know. I'd be more than happy to try and answer anything I can, whether it be about the medication, the food, about myself, anything at all. But yeah, and to the Mounjaro family, big love.